Today we're looking at trig ratios, and many of you have learned before the mnemonic so, ka, toa. It's almost like you're doing karate. So, ka, toa. And so we'll talk about what that means and helps you when you have right triangles. So let's look at this diagram. Right now we have a right triangle. We can figure out the length of WX, and we can do that by using a theorem that we already know, the Pythagorean theorem. You may even recognize this is a triple. Pythagorean triples, the smallest triple is a 3, 4, 5 because 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. But then any multiple of 3, 4, 5 will also work. 6, 8, 10, then 9, 12, 15. This will just help you for standardized assessments. If you didn't know that, of course, you could use the Pythagorean theorem to solve. But now that I have my hypotenuse labeled, I want to talk about the definitions of sine. And on your calculator, we're going to be using our calculator this unit, and so you'll see abbreviation for sine as SIN. But the definition of sine is the opposite side over the hypotenuse. So that's where right here we have this little mnemonic, and so think of this S as sine, and the O represents the opposite side, and the H represents the hypotenuse. So if we're looking for, let's say, the sine of W, angle W, and you might want to put a little asterisk right here. So what would be considered the opposite side from that angle? You could make a little arrow if you need to. So the opposite side is 12 over the hypotenuse is 15. Now we wouldn't leave it 12/15, we would reduce, and that's going to be 4/5. So some of your problems you're going to have to write as a fraction. Now then the definition of cosine, that's where the ka comes in. And so we can represent the cosine of an angle as the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. So in this case, let's take the cosine of W. Now I'm going to erase some of the things that I had put up there. So what is going to be the cosine of W? Well, we're looking at the adjacent side. So in this case, that adjacent side is 9 over the hypotenuse, which is 15. And that's going to reduce to 3/5. I'm just going to separate this a little bit so you can tell. Now, the last thing that we need to look at is the tangent. And so I'm going to try to keep that on the screen. But let's talk about what is the tangent. Well, the tangent of an angle is represented by the ratio the opposite side over the adjacent, and that's where we get that TOA. So look at the little mnemonic, and this is the tangent, and notice you can see you have the opposite and the over the adjacent. So you want to memorize this. So, and that kind of emphasizes that O part. So, ka, hopefully that emphasizes the adjacent, toa. Okay, so let's say you had to write a fraction for the tangent of W. Well, the tangent is going to be opposite. So let's go back up here. I'm going to erase that little arrow. And we're looking for the opposite side, so that's going to be 12, over the adjacent, which would be 9. And then, of course, you can reduce that to 4/3. Okay.